Yo, what's going on, y'all? What's going on? Welcome on into the stream for those who are here at the moment. So yeah, today's stream is going to be partially a just chatting stream, but it's also going to be a gaming stream. I was like, you know what? I got home early from work, and so I might as well make it to like a gaming stream as well. I think play some games, something like that, hang out. Cause it's been a while. I mean, other than like Squad Up Sunday, which has been fun. Honestly, we finally finished RV there yet, at least the first map, and so that's been pretty cool. But I'm glad to be back. It's 2026. It's like the first. What is it? We're already halfway through January. Holy shit, dude! It's just been quite. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's been a month for me. Lots of stuff has happened. Not gonna go into too much detail, but life happened, New Year's happened, some stuff in my job happened, a lot of stuff just happened, man. And so today though, like, I'm here to talk about what's been going on with me. What have I been up to, what have I been doing, and I want to try to really get back into doing certain things, or certain things, also certain videos and stuff too. That's what I'm really planning on doing. Like example here, I do want to get back into doing my video essays, but before I jump back into doing my video essays, I started to work on my thumbnails. What I'm probably gonna end up doing one day is I'm probably gonna have just a live stream of me reworking thumbnails. I think that's the one thing I'm gonna do, and because I found a thumbnail style that I'm really liking right now, and I feel like that it's on par with what I do and my brand, right? So that's what I'm gonna be doing for probably within the next couple weeks or whatnot. And then next month I'm starting the Final Fantasy series. I've been talking about it for past 2 months, 2-3 months, and so I'm planning on I haven't decided where I'm going to upload it as a Let's Play series or not, or just keep it as a live stream. I haven't really fully planned all that, and I'm still planning on playing Persona. I know people have been wanting me to finish up that Persona playthrough. I'm like, yeah, I gotta finish that Persona playthrough. So that's something I'm also planning on the side or whatnot. I mean, there's in terms of gaming wise, right? And then I'm working on my other YouTube channel, which is basically it's turning into a podcast channel. So I'm working on that, which is the play phase, which our first podcast will be sometime next year. And then I have another channel that I'm working on, which is called, well, it's already working on it. It's called Disbearity Extra, where I post my multiplayer gameplay videos. But the thing is, I gotta get back into my RTS multiplayer stuff or whatnot. I just haven't had time to really do that, man. With work and stuff going on, me being busy in that kind of sense, it's been a bit since I was able to actually do that or play these multiplayer games and whatnot. Now, my homeboy, Ultra Norek, or he's gotten really into Age of Empires 4, which kind of got me back to playing Age of Empires. So I was like, damn, I actually have another friend that I can sit back and talk about, this game with, because it's rare that I get friends or friend groups that I can sit down and talk about RTS games, like, because I have a big group of friends, but like at the end of the day, a lot of my friends, they don't play strategy games like I do, because a lot of people, they say that RTS games or strategy games are just too hard. I'm just like, no, they're not. You just got to sit down and like really sit down and play and learn, and you know and I mean, don't get me wrong, there are some games which can be very confusing. Like I actually refunded Terra, what's it called, Terra Victa, I believe is what it's called. I don't know. I gave it like 2 hours of gameplay. I was like, you know what? I can't do it. I'm not feeling it. Like, because I don't know. Put it like this. To me, if your tutorial is like, we're gonna teach you like the quick basics and then we're gonna throw you off the cliff, good luck. That's not me. That's not for me. I don't know. Like, I'm just like, it's like I'm not trying to get my hand held or whatnot, right? It's like I'm not trying to do that. But like I'm trying to enjoy your game. It's like I like the concept of your game. Like an alien race is on their way to Earth, and you got to prepare. You either got to prepare to defend yourself, resist them, go against, fight them, join them if you want to. Stuff like that. It's like I get that part, right? But then it's like the deep mechanics and stuff. Like I'm like, damn, I'm not gonna spend like the first 20 hours of gameplay just sitting here trying to fail and then get back up. Like, at least it's like something like Stellaris, I could just get in there. I can literally just learn the mechanics real quick and then fail. And I mean, I can get in there in like, I don't know, the first hour, fail. It's like, oh, I figure out what I've done. Or I hear, this is what I can do. I can do better, stuff like that, But yeah, so I had to refund that game. And I mean, I bought it for $20, but on Steam, I was just like, yeah. I was like, if I'm gonna buy this game, I'm gonna buy it on Steam, and if I don't like it, I'm definitely just gonna refund it, and that's what I did, But this year though, other than Final Fantasy, I'm gonna hop on that real quick. I do have a large backlog that I need to finish. I do. I really, really do, and like, my thing is like, y'all know me. I only stream like 3 to 4 times a week. And so, and I only tend to stream for like about 2 hours, 2 to 3. And I mean, at one point though, I do need to start like extending my times, the times that I stream though. I really do. I really should start and like think about like that time, doing that at least, right? Because like, yeah, I should already like, at least to me, I should already been finished with like Oblivion Remaster. I feel at least that I feel like if I would have like just focused straight up and like lasered on through the main storyline, I probably would have been finished at this point. I mean, maybe, but like, I didn't do that. So that's I don't know. That's something like that's on me. At least again, that's what at least is what I feel like I should have done. But like, I don't know. My main mission though is to like finish it. But the thing is too, is that I was like, look, I enjoy my strategy games and stuff as well. But I need to start focusing. My main thing is like I never really sat down and just like straight up focused on strategy games though, on this channel. And I think that's something that I'm just gonna I'm going to straight up push forward though. Is that I need to like really put just start focusing on strategy. Start showcasing more RTS. I was planning this week, other than the Elder Scrolls, right? I was like planning this week. I was like, you know what? I'm probably gonna end off. I might throw up some Total War, or I might throw some Age of Empires 2. Actually, I was like, because I've been also in the Age of Empires 2 mood. Now, not multiplayer wise, because like, man, if I felt like play Age of Empires 2 multiplayer, I'm gonna get fucking wrecked. I'm not trying to get wrecked today, okay? There are guys out there that's playing that game for like 20 years, and I'm not trying to get wrecked today. I mean, I played it sometimes back in the past, but not these days. The only game that I'll be playing like at least multiplayer wise will probably just be Age of Empires 4. Which again, like I said, I gotten back into here and there. I'm just trying to make sure I just don't get burnt out in that game. But that's part of what I want to do though, is like I want to focus and kind of like laser on RTS game, because like I'm working on a lot of stuff in the background on this channel. I'm trying to focus on like my branding identity. That's what I'm really trying to laser down and get. Because the thing is like, and I kind of spoke about this in the channel update video a couple weeks back, is that I'm a black guy, and I honestly feel like I'm the only black guy that plays strategy games, right? And so for me, at least, I'm ready, like, I feel like I'm already holding myself back in that kind of sense, you know? And so, because of that, I'm like, how can I do to break this mold? Because first off, if I would have had my YouTube channel from like years ago, what is it called? Strategy Roll Gaming, I think is what I called it back then. Did I change it to Spacey Distortion or whatnot? I would have been up, like, in terms of subscribers, I would have been high up there, because, you know, I started YouTube back in like 2011 on that account. But then nowadays, right, if you aren't an already established YouTuber at this point, the growth, it's a challenge, especially for me, because I'm in the, again, I feel like I'm the only black guy that plays RTS games. Now, I told you about it. I said, hey, I challenge you guys. If y'all can find me another black guy that plays strategy games, whether it can be RTS, whatever, send me them. I want to see. I'm talking about purely, like, that's their entire channel. But for me personally, I found a couple guys that, you know, mostly that play like Star Wars, you know, Empire at War and stuff like that, you know. But just purely playing RTS games, no. I mean, I did find one guy who reacted to like Total Warhammer 3, and that was pretty legit. And that was the farthest that like I got into finding another black guy playing an RTS game. But like, other than that, again, that's pretty legit, you know. And so I'm like, yeah, if y'all can find me, well, let me know. But yeah, but then that's why I kind of changed my name from like Disbearity, RTS, CBS, and RPGs to like just Disbearity, you know. I was like, hey, I need to kind of like laser on in, right? I guess, or something else. I guess that's the right way to say it, you know. Laser on in and just like kind of just like focus on just kind of do like pushing that variety, I guess. And that's what I'm trying to say, is like push that variety. And I found some success in that, but you know, again, just having the time to make, you know, to do certain videos and stuff, it's a lot of time consuming, you know. And a lot of people think, well, you know, YouTubing is easy. No, it's a lot of work, you know. It's like, you know, a lot of us in the strategy game space, you know, especially in the RTS space, you know, we kind of like report on a lot of the same like RTS games or whatnot. So it's like when you report on RTS games, you're pretty much reporting like the same like kind of videos or whatnot. Like, hey guys, you know, we have this, that, and the third video coming out, you know, or RTS game coming out, you know. Just giving out our different versions or opinions, basically, right? And so that's all. That's what I'm like, you know. I don't know. I'm gonna work on that though. I'm basically gonna work on that. I mean, I'm waiting. I'm mostly waiting for Dawn of War to come out. I'm like literally waiting for Dawn of War 4. Dawn of War 4. I played the hell out of Iron Harvest. If y'all don't know, I put in like I think like 50 online matches of Iron Harvest on this channel at least, and then I ported them over to my other multiplayer channel. For this channel, I put in like 50 matches of that, and played the hell out of Iron Harvest. So like, King Art Games, they got my vote on. I give them trust when it comes to their gameplay style or whatnot. I mean, I'm skeptical like anybody else, but at least when it comes to that, because I'm going to be making a lot of content around Dawn of War 4. Like, that is thy game that I'm going to be getting. But right now, though, mostly, right? My main focus, though, right now at least, is to focus on the 4 like Let's Plays that I'm doing, and then do a video essay. I'm looking into doing a RTS video essay. That's like the plan. So like right now, though, you know, I'm working on playing through the Kala playthrough. I'm working on my Stellaris playthrough. I got the Oblivion playthrough, and then I got Cyber Knight's Flashpoint. And Cyber Knight's Flashpoint is a hell of a fun game, y'all. Y'all want that XCOM heist kind of feel or game? That's the one that y'all need to play. And I'm liking it right now. I think we're not getting close. I mean, we're getting somewhat close to the end. Like, I have like several missions, like probably about another 20 missions in order to be like fully beat that game finally, or whatnot. At least about 20. But that's a good ass game though. That game, I put it over 100 hours in so far. I'm like, wow, how the did I put in 100 hours in this game? It's just the layers I put over I think like over 400 hours. And in Total Warhammer 3, I put over 1,000 hours out. My first game to ever put over 1,000 hours, which is Total War Warhammer 3. I'm kind of proud of myself, actually. I'm really proud. I mean, it took a long time to get to that point, but I did it, you know. And so I love it. I fucking love it. But you know, I have several more playthroughs to do in that game. You know, I have the I created a thumbnail for the Sayel playthrough that I'm about to do, and then I'm gonna be doing the other, what's it, Aslan? I think his name is. I'm gonna be doing that one too. So it's like a couple things I'm trying to like do, but I'm trying to make sure I'm not like, what's that word I'm looking for? I'm not overdoing it. I guess that's the word I'm looking for. But I don't know. I might have to push myself a little bit forward or whatnot, because even right now I have about 2 weeks worth of Let's Plays up on the channel, like already queued up and stuff, ready to like release or whatnot. Oh, and for you guys who have been enjoying the Stellaris playthrough, y'all, ain't gonna hold it to you. I was about to quit playing that game. Yeah, I was literally about to quit playing that game because in that game, certain shit happened in that game, which made me literally almost quit, y'all. I was about to, oh man, I was gonna Alt F4 out that bitch and like just flat out leave that game. Cause I was like, there ain't no, I'm like, dude, there ain't no damn way. There is no way. And oh shit, man. She was great. You know, I need to create a, there it is. Okay, all right. Oh, I did create that. Okay, cool. Live streamed playlist for 2026. There we go. I did do that. But no, I said, you know what though? I'm sticking to it though. I've been sticking to it. I haven't quit yet. I say, you know what? I can't be no bitch. I gotta keep playing this game. Because, you know, a lot of people, they'll sit there and they'll just be like, well, I died. Let's restart the game. Eventually though, you know, you have to learn to like not do that, right? I guess that's the best way to say, like, you gotta learn like to not what's the word I'm looking for? To just take the L sometimes, right? I guess that's the biggest word to say it. And so that's what I'm currently doing right now is taking my pride and just like pushing forward. But no, Stellaris has been great though. That game's been freaking fucking amazing so far. Or whatnot. So, you know, and then like Oblivion was put on pause for a bit. Oblivion was put on pause because, you know, I took a break and I was like, no, this is the only game when I come back to streaming I'm going to be playing. So I took a break on that game. But I'm coming back to it today, tomorrow, whatever. I'm going back to Oblivion. We're going to try to finish it. I'm going to try to spend like about 2 hours on it and then get done and then sit back and relax and call it a day, you know, and then got to do the whole day back over again, you know, work and stuff like that. And then, what do you call, let me see here. You know, I think I might play some Total War Warhammer 3. If I play Oblivion tonight, which I'm most likely going to, then that means that tomorrow will be the Elder Scrolls, Total War day. And I'm probably going to do the Sayel playthrough and start that playthrough. Now, as y'all know, I do have Fallout New Vegas up on the docket for me for the channel. I do have it on there, but this is a huge but. I don't want to continue that play unless they announce the Fallout remaster. I don't want to play Fallout New Vegas and then all of a sudden they announce, hey guys, guess what? It's Fallout New Vegas time. And I'm just like, oh shit, dude. They remastered Fallout New Vegas. So like I've been hearing some major rumors that they're remastering Fallout New Vegas. And so I'm like, I'm like kind of giddy a little bit. Like, you know, Fallout New Vegas. You know, I've been watching the Fallout TV show, of course, and that show's been fucking amazing. They've been doing just a chef's kiss job on that show, y'all. Honestly, a lot of people, you know, they try to pick holes at it or whatnot, but they just don't want to admit that like the show is actually good. Like I'm like, y'all, you guys gotta quit like nitpicking everything. I mean, I get it. We're players of, you know, Fallout New Vegas, but like we just can't sit there and like nitpick on every freaking thing, you know. I wish people would kind of stop that, but it is what it is though. But yeah, so like I said though, mostly like again. So Oblivion today, Total War tomorrow, and then Friday. What is it? Friday? It might be even more Total War and more Oblivion. It might be both. Honestly, I might do both depending on how I feel. Because I get home early from work tomorrow on Fridays, and so I might just end up doing both. Truth be told. So that's the plan. But what I'm gonna do now, though, I'm gonna switch over to my Steam library real quick, right? Let me make sure I have it like ready for y'all, because I don't want to sit there and y'all see the wrong shit. I'm not trying to let y'all see my corn. I'm just kidding. I don't have any corn. Alright, so let's see. I switch over to that scene. Enter Mr. Steam web. Alright, so look here. Y'all, I have over 1,001 games. 1,001 games. It's hard for me to play all these games. Now, I have a good list of these games though. I will be playing on stream. But like I said, I'm mostly focusing on I'm going to be focusing on Final Fantasy in February. So it means like 2 streams are going to be dedicated to Final Fantasy. Is it cold there? It is. It a yes and no. And what's up, how you doing, dude? What's going on? Yes and no. Yes and no. It was really chilly today. Like wind chill was high, but like but towards the end of the night, it got pretty hot. So I didn't need my jacket anymore. So yeah, focusing on my backlog is like the primary thing this year, right? So again, my primary thing is like I'm going to be working on finishing up Oblivion Remaster. That is my goal, is to finish that up. I feel like I should have finished it a while back. So that is my primary goal, right? So far I have 48 hours in it, and I haven't played it since the 15th of December. So it's been a long time since I last played it. Another game that I want to put on the docket, maybe, which is Tainted Grail, Fall of Avalon. If y'all played Skyrim, this game is similar to Skyrim. Like there is some jank to it, but that jank has a bit of charm. So I might throw this on the list or whatnot. Now I do want to make this year the year of the JRPGs, right? So I did say, Final Fantasy. If I could get through the majority of Final Fantasies this year somehow, I want to start up the Dragon Quest series or whatnot. But like I said too, live streaming wise, I also want to play strategy games on this channel. So I'm going to figure out a balance on what I want to do. Like what I might end up doing is like, I might do like an alternate week kind of thing, like 1 week I'll focus on like RPGs, and next week I'll focus on strategy. Then the next week I'll focus on again, RPG, something like that. That's something that I might end up doing, which might make sense. You saw the weather for Texas and at doctor's office today, and said that you must be freezing your butt off. Yeah, it was just really cold, like wind chill wise, or whatnot. And this morning I needed a jacket, but then after towards the afternoon, it just got really, really hot or whatnot. But another thing see, I keep saying another thing and another thing and another thing, right? I keep saying that. I need to quit that. Oh well, another thing is that I did put up some new emotes for this channel. We have a new laugh emote. We have another version of the cheers emote, and then we also have a what do you call basically like a celebration emote. So I did do that this past weekend or whatnot, so y'all can enjoy those. Stronghold Crusader, I do need to go back to it at a certain point, because there is some trials and some DLC that I should definitely check out. But I put a good amount of hours in Stronghold Crusader. That's a great, phenomenal game, by the way. Be Castled is an indie game. Did I do it? Yes, I did it, Aloha. Buddy. Yes, I did it, Aloha, mister. And that's all you gotta know, Aloha. Be Castled. Great game. I'm probably gonna end up playing this game more on stream. because it reminds me a lot of Diplomacy is Not an Option. That game was freaking amazing. And speaking of Diplomacy is Not an Option, I really wish that Diplomacy here got a either A, DLC, or B, a sequel. I think this game deserves a sequel. This game was phenomenal, and I enjoyed every little bit of this game. Like, I honestly did. The soundtrack is great too. I actually might buy the soundtrack. Soundtrack's only $1.24. I didn't even realize that. I might actually go ahead and 34. I mean, I might actually go ahead and buy it. But nah, Diplomacy, phenomenal game. Enjoyed every little bit of that game. But anywho, though, back to it. So currently though, there are a few games that I'm playing offline myself though, right? Currently. Arc Raiders is one game I've been highly playing right now. I'm actually refarming up again because we're about to I'm trying to refarm up in order to get ready to go for the matriarch. But right now though, it's been kind of hard though to farm up because there have been people that's just been on a killing spree, dude. Even though if you say if you've been passive the shit, they're just random groups of people that's just killing. So now we gotta like, me and the friend group gotta start protecting, gotta start watching each other's backs and stuff. You can't just be all doing willy nilly now. Europa is another game I need to hop back. I put 6.6 hours into it. It's another game I need to hop back into and like really sit down and play it. Or what? I just haven't had the time to. Dragon Quest 1 2 HD. I'm currently playing this game at work, but I have free time at work. Outer Worlds 2, I'm playing currently right now, and I'm trying to work on finishing. A great game, by the way, fantastic game. I enjoy it, but I'm trying to finish it myself. It's a game I'm playing off stream. Quasimorph's is a great indie game. Endless Legend 2, I love it. I need to sit down and play it again. Final Fantasy Tactics, I've been playing it a little bit here and there off a stream or whatnot, but as you guys see with the 73 minutes, what is that, like an hour and like what, 10 minutes, 13 minutes? But I might save it for my Final Fantasy series playthrough. Same thing with Tactics Ogre. It's a lot of games that I got to sit here. Who the fuck really Aloha? That's crazy. You didn't have to, you didn't have to send that Aloha, but I appreciate it. I haven't played Detroit Become Human in like, I think the last time I played it was during whenever it was free on PSN. Yeah, that's actually the last time I played it was whenever it was free on many, many years ago. But I appreciate it. Thank you, Law. I'm gonna have to do a playthrough on that. You had to do what? It's been on my was that game on my wish list? I always tell people, man, y'all want to get me a game or something like that. My top 20 is what you should look at. just I'm just saying. Uh Ninja Gaiden 4 Ragebound, I need to finish. I've been meaning to finish it. I just been lazy enough not to. I'm like on the last level of that game. Red Chaos. Red Chaos is actually pretty good. Now, a lot of people didn't like it because it had AI generated portraits in it. A lot of people were really turned off by it because of that. Now, I get it that people really hate AI. I mean, I hate. I have a love and hate relationship with it. Me personally, I just don't. I don't. It's like I care, but then I don't care. I care because it affects communities, but then like at the same time though, if you use it as a tool, it's very helpful in life to certain things, certain applications. So, Night is Coming. I haven't had a chance to really sit down and play that game, and also, the Roman Triumph Survival City Builder. I haven't had time to sit down and play, and I bought that game too. I'm kind of pissed that I bought it and I haven't played it yet. Night is Coming though has not been updated in quite a while though. So I hope that the devs go back and update it. But like as you see there, it looks like that they kind of abandoned it. And I hate when game devs actually do that shit. I hate when they sit there and have these games that you just straight up abandon your games or whatnot. Um, Deal for the Chronicles is another game we need to play. We had Darfall, Thrive, and a lot of people gassed up Thrive, by the way, too. When you have Ninja Gaiden Black, I don't have to play Ninja Gaiden Black or 2 because it's just Ninja Gaiden Black, but more updated. Adamfall is Fallout, but in UK, which something again, it's another game I have to sit down and play. Like I put 10 hours in it, but I got to play it more. Galactic Civilization 4, same thing. Skyrim though. So, fun fact about Skyrim. As you guys see, I have 0 hours in Skyrim Special Edition, which is true. Because for a long time, I had Skyrim, the original Skyrim, and I did not buy the special edition because I felt like the special edition I didn't need to buy it because it's just added content. So then I recently bought it for like $10 when it was on sale, and I said, you know what, fuck it. So now I have the special edition, even though it came out many years ago. Um, so we have you didn't get the anniversary. Yeah, wasn't isn't there like three versions of Skyrim? Like there's the normal game, then there's anniversary edition, and then there's special edition. Um, Tempest Rising, good game. I didn't get into the multiplayer, but I heard it was good. But then they recently updated the game to have super weapons now in the game, which is cool. Um, but again, I finished it this year, so story campaign wise, front mission first. I do want to play it for YouTube wise. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, I need to play. I need to finish up the DLC. I beat the main story, y'all. If you guys want a over 100-hour campaign, this is it, y'all. This game right here is it. I loved every minute of this game. Yes, I didn't get I'm not an achievement hunter. Only got 70 achievements in it. But hey, that game is goated. Okay. Romancing Saga 2 is another game that's on my list that I'm playing offline too. Age of Mythology. I need to be reminded I need to buy the DLC, the expansion pass for this game. The new one, which is $25. Because in the next expansion, they're coming out with the Mayans. Yeah, so they're coming out with the Mayans. And so I need to pick that up for sure. I'm excited for it. I really am fucking excited for it. I need to see when is that wait, hold on. So it comes out in April, June. So I have plenty of time though. Yeah, Into the World of Aztec Gods. Dude, Civ 7, I heard a lot of bad things about Civ 7. People say, and even for me, I even see like Civ 7 just did not look good. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, Aloha, if you want to play Civilization, a game like Civilization, get Endless Legends 2 or Age of Wonders 4. Age of Wonders 4 is another phenomenal game that I love. Haven't played in a while though, but great game. Basically, they don't love. It's like they don't like the Sims. I'm sorry, not the Sims. They don't like Civilization anymore. Like they're trying to monetize the hell out of it instead of having a great game. Like I'm like, look, you can't sit there and try to monetize the hell out of the game and not have terrible gameplay or whatever, you know. Sense of the Solar Empire 2, phenomenal game. I might need to get back with my boy Derper if he wants to play it some more. Because we were supposed to do a YouTube series, but then I don't know why. Why did I drop it? I don't remember why. I don't remember. Sims of Solar Empire 2 is a phenomenal game. Mandalorians. I've been wanting to play this game on stream for the longest, or just in general on YouTube. I just been like doing other shit. Mandalorians though, from what I did play it a while back, you know why I haven't really played it much was because I was waiting for it to get updated more. That's what I was waiting for. And I feel like that now it's pretty much at a good time to kind of get into it now. Um so I'm like really considering like getting back into it like that. But again, it's just finding the time to sit down and play, you know. Against the Storm's a good game. Rogue Trader, I need to get back into it for the DLC. I have the DLC because I bought the season pass for the first season pass. And so I need to really play this DLC. Now, I think the reason why I haven't played it yet, I think I know. The reason why I haven't played it yet was because I got burnt out. I got burnt out. I put over 200 hours in this game. 272 hours. Y'all, let me tell you guys something. This game, 200 hours. You burnt out on Sky. No, I get that. When it comes to certain games that I get burnt out on, I just can't play it for like a long ass time. So last time, as you guys see, I played it. It's been over a year since I last played it. So I think it's one of those times where I should finally get back into it for the DLC, or not, and go ahead and finish that DLC, which I actually may end up doing. Um, For the King 2, great. Me and a friends gotta get back. Starfield, Starfield. I'm not gonna lie. After 7.9 hours in this game, I got bored as hell. I really did. I got bored. I think Bethesda was cooking here, but then they gave somebody the cooking ware and and it just kind of fell through and it just wasn't a good experience. Let's see. 200 hours. Talk to me when you hit up Apex hours. Yeah, but see, that's too much time. No, Law, you didn't hit up. You didn't get Apex hours, Law. You just kept the game on. I'm just kidding, dude. I'm just kidding. Um, Against the Storm is a good game. I need to really sit down and really play the game though too. So, but yeah. So Stone Hero. You hardly see you play Humankind. If I don't know. I played it. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I played it. I didn't like the combat. But that's something that's interesting though. Is that so? Endless Legend 2 is the same game created by the same developers, right? I mean, it's another game created by the same developers, right? But the combat in this game is a lot better. I enjoy the combat in this game more than in Humankind. You know, I don't know. Maybe I need to give Humankind another chance though, and figure out and kind of see like I guess give it another chance. But also I want to see if the deals. I don't know. I don't know. That I mean, yeah, that is true. That it is a civilization alternative. Now, a lot of people did say it's pretty. I mean, I think a lot of people believe that. I mean, not believe they know it's pretty good. Looking at the reviews and stuff here, game is good, but the developers don't care about it at all. Not only are the patches incredibly rare, but rarely. Let's say every patch breaks multiplayer safe. Okay, that could be a reason. Game a lot of potential, but it rapidly came to disappointment. He was hoping that this would be a better version of Civilization, which it kind of is better in a sense of meaning choices let's see, to make while developing a civilization said there's an unskippable slavery civic, which implies that all successful civilization engaged in some form or another. It left a bad taste in my mouth. I mean, sir, I'm sorry to tell you, a large portion of humans in the world, they had slaves to a certain degree, sir. So I mean, it kind of makes sense. I don't really get what you're coming from, bro. He's like, bro, well, I guess I'm gonna keep it up for you. He's probably one of those guys who's like game woke. That's what I'm guessing. No, that's not a woke person. Well, you're using the wrong. You're using it wrong. That's an anti woke person. Anti woke person is against that. He doesn't want to. He doesn't want the slavery thing in his face. So that's why he gave it a bad review. Woke person is the exact opposite, where they want inclusivity and stuff like that. Again, I don't really care about a lot of that crap anyways, though. So, you know, it's just it is what it is. If you don't like the game, you don't like the game. Right? People, we can't force you to play the game, right? Why do I still have Dead by Daylight installed? But hey, the one game series that I would never uninstall, by the way, y'all, as you guys know, is Total War series. Never uninstall. But I do need to uninstall some of these games. What is? Let's go ahead and uninstall some of these games, though. I didn't realize I had like some of these demos installed. I did not realize this shit. Did you buy the Legendary Edition, Aloha? Because if you bought the Legendary Edition, then you probably uninstalled the original. Then you uninstalled the original Mass Effect 1 and 2. See, yeah, caught you right there. I'm just kidding. I'm just fucking with you. Now there are certain games I would never uninstall, like Fallout New Vegas. I would never uninstall it. But right now, I'm like really burnt out on Fallout New Vegas. burnt out because I played Fallout New Vegas like 8 times, and I put over see, I'm on Steam, you'll see, like, 237 hours. I really in, like, actuality in life, I put over, like, 1,000 hours because I played this game on console too, back on my X when I had a 360 many years ago. Um, Another game which I want to play, which I need Metro Exodus. Here's the thing. I was playing this game, right? I got really far in it. I'm talking about really fucking far in it, right? But then somehow I lost my save file. I load up the game again. Guess what? My save file is gone. And because of that, I didn't want to play the game anymore. Like that's too much damn progress to lose, you know? So you have Apex installed, but you wanted to get into shooting range so to see what changed. Oh, a lot of people say that Apex went corporate now. Garbage game series now. That's what I've been hearing from a lot of folks right now, especially from the Apex subreddit. It's corporate and it's just garbage to play now. Um, from what I hear, again, from what I hear. Um, Chrono Trigger I beat 3 years ago. Great game, by the way. Phoenix Point is a game that actually, matter of fact, I need to get back into because the game devs they updated the game with a lot of fucking changes in it, which is actually insane. Um, like they improved on a lot of stuff within this year, and I'm like, holy shit! I definitely should get back into playing Phoenix Point because Phoenix Point isn't a bad game, but the thing with Phoenix Point is that people they always compare it to XCOM, and when they do that, it makes them not want to really play the game anymore. You know, from what I realized. But and so like because there's been a lot of XCOM based games coming out. The thing is like everybody always compares it to XCOM. It's like if the game isn't good, it's like the XCOM's the greatest. I mean, I get it. XCOM is a fantastic game. Don't get me wrong. I like XCOM as well. But the thing is, though, is like y'all got to give these games a chance. Though I mean, I played a lot of Phoenix. I gave it 69 hours. But I still haven't beat it to this day because I was still learning a lot from it, and I do want to actually get back into it and play it and finish it out. When Bellright goes on sale, what is Bellright? You should get it. Let's see. What is Bellright? Bellright. Let's see. Establish and expand your own settlements, liberate land, and assist its villagers. Recruit others to your cause while learning more about life. Yet you have to lead by. Command your forces, improve your valor through combat. Cement yourself. So this came out about what, a year ago, a year and a half ago. I mean, I guess it's a single player or online co-op. So it's so similar to Project Zomboid or Valheim in that sense. Okay. Against your homeland, impressive sovereign victory, uncovering the truth of the family is secret along the way. Bells sing freedom once again. Establish and expand your own settlements, liberate land, and assist villagers. Recruit others to your cause. Doesn't seem like a bad game. I want to like check out some gameplay of it before I commit to it. Before I commit to anything. So I'm not. Generative AI is used during development to prototype and for the voice acting. Expect professional voice acting quality will release, which is fine. That's fine. Again, when it comes to AI, it all depends on what developers use it for. But overall, though, my thing is like I was kind of stating earlier, is like I do have a huge backlog of games that I do want to hit back and finish. Like my main thing is this year. Like here, let me look up a list real quick. Right, hold on. Let me look up a list. Um, Before we switch over to Skyrim, not Skyrim, Oblivion, for a bit. Let me look at this list here. Wow, I have like 3 games from Keymailer that like they certain game devs want me to check out. But we'll check that out later. Okay, so let's look at this list here. Walk with me. Okay, so here's a list of upcoming video games come out for this year, right? There's not a lot of games that I want to get this year. Legend of Heroes Trials Beyond the Horizon. Because I'm playing Trials of the Sky first, I want to get this game. I do. And that's the only game I want to get this month. If anything, if I end up buying a game, that will probably be it. But I don't have money right now to spend willy-nilly until March. Dragon Quest 7 Reimagined is a definitive pickup. Like literally, I'm picking that game up day one. I'm excited for it. Nile 3 is a 50-50. Nile 3 is a 50-50. I didn't really play Nile 1, and I didn't really play Nile 2. But Nile 3 looks like right up my alley. But again, it's a 50-50. Tides of Tomorrow looks pretty good too. And a lot of people have been talking about picking that game up or whatnot. March is looking kind of spooky. Because I'm not interested in really any game in March. April, the one interest that I want in April is Pragmata. May, 007 First Light looks great. But then after that, we have Phantom Blade Zero, GTA 6 in November, but a lot of these other games are not listed just yet. But there are a good amount of games that I kind of want to I want to pick up for sure. Like there's a Fable showcase coming out, but I hope that Fable comes out this year, but it might not come out this year because they've been pushing that game back for quite a while. Game of Thrones War of Westeros is another one I want to pick up. What else here? List. Lords of Fallen 2, I was excited for, but I'm not excited for because the developers, the main CEO is part of this whole Culture War shit, and I'm tired of that crap. So like he lost the sale by me. Mortal Shell 2 looks pretty good. I have the first one, haven't booted up the first one though. Omniscia Weight of Sword looks great. Capcom looks. I actually did an Omniscia series playthrough. I only played I think a bit of the first one. I haven't really played the second or the third one, so I should probably play those games. Scott Pilgrim EX, Shadow Road, Springs, Star Wars Zero. Now that's the game I'm looking for. Zero Company. Yes. What game was this? Starship Troopers Ultimate Bug War. What game was this? You want this Carmageddon Rogue Shift? What is that game about? Oh, was this this was the fucking Vampire Survivors game? No. This was the whatchamacallit? The Boomer Shooter game. Yeah, the Starship Troopers Boomer Shooter game. Yeah, let me add that bitch to my wish list. Hold on, King. Well, I don't feel like signing in right now. But I gotta check that one out. Yeah. Because Rock Digital, they've been hitting up with some games, y'all. They're still working on Bolt Gun 2 as well. But no, I remember that, yeah. Because I think they're also coming out with a Vampire Survivor Starship Troopers game. Yeah, Star Wars Zero Company, Subnautica 2, no. Sudden Strike 5 looks good. Yeah, Warhammer Survivor comes out this year. That's right. And that's pretty much it for me. Like, I guess it's like 5 games that I want to pick up this year. So, but that just means that I just need to focus on my backlog and stuff. Get that done and over with. But so expect try to do more of these just chatting streams though. I really am. I do want to try to do more of these. I want to do more because I gotta be more social. I gotta work on that. Be more social and more open to people and start talking to people more. And I think once I do that, I think I'll have a better time this year in order to, to grow a larger community. But what I'm gonna do now, y'all, so I'm gonna go ahead and get set up for the Elder Scrolls Oblivion. We're gonna play a little bit of Oblivion here. Let me set up my vertical stream right now. I almost forgot that I can stream vertical. Set that up real quick, and then 7:30. I'm gonna be streaming this game for about an hour and a half. But yeah, for you guys who are watching this stream though, don't worry. I'll be back up in just in a sec, and you guys are gonna be transported over to the next Elder Scrolls stream. So y'all, I will be right back in like 30 seconds.